great waves of nostalgia. That brings back so many memories. And here's some more memories. The old man and his record player and his beaten stick and his classic platform. Look at that red. We will always remember where we were when we first trod upon that iron bar, but now we're trotting upon something else. We're trotting upon the hopes and dreams of this old man. Get out of here, old man. This is the future now. This is what the young people are into. Gigantic boomboxes with rabbit ears. We point to the left, we point to the right. That's how we dance. Welcome everybody to Donkey Kong Country, released in none other than that magical year of 1994 by Nintendo. My name is the Invisible Gunslinger, and welcome. This is a game I've been meaning to play and record for a long time. I did a stream of it a long time ago, which I will link you the video, because there's a lot of funny moments that I captured in that video, if you want to watch it. But I didn't finish the game, and it's always left a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm here today to do an official project, an official playthrough of it, to complete it. Beginning to end, I'm not going for any 100%, I'm just going to go through all the bosses, all the stages if I can. I can't remember if there's bonus stages in here or whatever. This is a game from my childhood, and I really love it, and I have not played Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3, but I did play Donkey Kong Country 64, and holy fucking shit, that game is hard as balls, especially if you want to get all 120 or 121 bananas. Just, ugh. So this is my save from before. I will not delete it, because if I ever want to go and stream back from the point where I left off, then I will do so. But for this project, we're going to be starting off as a brand new game. This is a game that I beat many times as a child, because I had oodles of time that I didn't want to commit to friends or making friends. So I sat at home and I played this game, and God, I had a great time. This soundtrack, I've gotta say, the soundtrack to this game rests deep within my heart, and I hope every heart that was lucky enough to play this as a child or as an adult, because this is a fantastically unforgiving platformer that I think anybody would be proud to play. So, yeah, Donkey Kong himself is not too likable. He's okay, but in my opinion, monkeys don't wear ties. Apes, whatever. I do love his eye. They do a lot of creative things with the sprites in this game, in my opinion. This is the funkiest game of the 90s, bar none. I haven't played the other two Donkey Kong Countries, but this is the definitive one for me anyway. So we're going to be doing one player because I don't have any friends. And the basic plot to Donkey Kong Country, I'm pretty sure throughout almost all of them, at least for this one and for Donkey Kong 64, is that my banana hoard has been stolen. Ransacked, if you will, by evil alligator, crocodile, people, things. So, let's get into it. We're gonna go to the first stage, Jungle Hijinks, because we had to get the monkey hijinks joke out of the way right away. Okay, yeah, we explode out of our house. That's exactly how I do things. I just take my coffee, or whatever. Calm down, Donkey Kong. Calm down. Gotta take my drink first. Gotta get it ready. Oh my god, that hurts so bad right now. I've actually got this little, I think it started off as a cut in my mouth, but I didn't rinse it out with salt water quick enough, and now it's turned into like this little sore. So I don't know how long I'm going to be recording today because it's rubbing up against my incisor tooth and it's killing me. So this is Donkey Kong's house. I don't know what he's complaining about with his banana hoard being ransacked, because it looks like he has a shit ton of bananas in here already. He's got butterflies, we got an extra life. Look at him, he's got a big, nice tire. He's got a picture over there of, I think her name is Candi Kong. So he can look at her while he's unraveling his bananas. Somehow that fish in that painting is actually moving. Is Donkey Kong a witch doctor? I think he is. Let's get out of here. I don't approve of your witch doctor styles. Okay, by the way, this is our, right here, this little cave right here. This is where we're supposed to have our bananas, but we don't have any bananas. I'm going to starve to death. I think that's the Koopas, or not Koopas, the, what are they called again? It's some kind of cave, the Kremlings. That's right, I think that's what they're called anyway. Beavers. The Kremlings are the evil forces that have stolen me and Diddy Kong's and I's bananas. Diddy Kong and I? Yeah. Now, this game has a very brutal respawning system where you have a certain amount of lives, and if you game over, I think you game over from the last place you saved, and each ape only has 1 hit point, so if they get hit by anything, you're gone. The Kong runs away, and you will not be able to find them again until you find a barrel. So each monkey only has 1 hit point, and if you are down to 1 monkey, then, oh, there they are. That right there was an example of the Kremlings. Pretty much everything in this game is out to hurt you or maim you or just... They're so rotten looking. They've got that 90s rotten kids TV show kind of grossness. And these are the armored or big fat jerks that surprisingly don't have many more hit points. That is right there, that sparkly barrel that we ran into, that was a checkpoint. Now we can collect the KONG signs. I think it's for either an extra life or a bonus stage, I can't remember. I would say I haven't played this game in forever, but I obviously have. I played it not that long ago. Oh, I should have used that barrel right here. There's a hidden spot. The vultures here intimidate me to a terrifying degree. They throw like coconuts or some kind of nuts at you. And you can find animal friends. You can find certain woodland creatures that will not hurt you or harm you or maim you. Where was it? You can use the rhinoceros to open up certain hidden places. I think it's right here. Maybe. Come on, we can find it. Maybe it's further on, I can't remember. Just listen to the soundtrack of this game. I can tell that once I'm done recording this, I'm just gonna go onto YouTube and... Ah, there it is! I couldn't remember where it was. Now these bonus stages are purely just for collecting bananas. Bananas are the equivalent of coins to Mario. Once you get 100, you get an extra life, which for some reason is represented by a balloon. Don't really understand why. See, we get the whole Kong, only for an extra life. Some of those letters are so freaking unforgiving in certain spots that you can die many a time. The night has fallen upon us, everybody. Let's get out of here. I'm uncomfortable. I love that victory music. It makes you feel like you've accomplished something. They dance and yeah. Now, this is something that I used to do a lot as an OCD child. Is you see how Donkey Kong's face is over there, where we just were in the hijinks stage? Jungle hijinks. The face is determinant on which ape finishes the stage. Now, if you're incredibly OCD like I was, I would try to have it so that each face was an alternating Kong. So, like, that one is, you know, Donkey Kong, and the next one has to be Diddy Kong. It makes for some very devastating runs. Yeah, I don't know why some of these woodland creatures have sided with the Kremlings, like the armadillos. The armadillos seem like nice guys, but... just, I guess not. I guess they've got some kind of coup against Donkey Kong. We've got inexplicable ropes. Don't know where they lead. Don't know where they go. I don't really want to know. If you climb up too high, then you'll die. Donkey Kong can hop on some trees, but not others. He cannot climb trees for whatever reason. Even though this barrel is moving and shaking like there's something in it, if you break it open, there's nothing. It's just a living barrel. It's very disturbing. This stage is introducing you to the rope physics, which are... Oh god, that looks really bad. I'm sorry. Whoa, let's not look at that anymore. Donkey Kong. Bad touch, man. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Well, okay, yeah, it does. I never noticed that before. Nintendo. You sillies. Well, then again, how would they honestly have two apes, one of them who is not wearing pants? I mean, Donkey Kong doesn't wear anything except for a tie. Diddy Kong at least puts on a shirt and a hat. But Donkey Kong, nope, my attire is a tie. But really though, how are you gonna make two monkeys? Ooh, one monkey. How are you gonna make one monkey, two monkeys swinging on a rope not look erotic? Really though, we've all tried. You can't do it. Boink. I love the sound they make when they die. Oh shoot. Now these bees are indestructible if you try to jump on them, because, you know, they got spikes on their back, and spikes are the equivalent to... Oh, I love his cartwheel. He's definitely the more agile. Oh, that armadillo could have messed me up. The music in this is just... It's tranquil, and it makes you want to continue on. I don't know, it's not too overpowering, in my opinion. And these signs, obviously... Ooh, hello. What's that? I didn't notice that before. Where's this going? Oh, I hate these mini-games. Some of these mini-games are great. Okay, Diddy's pointing at that barrel. I'm gonna go with your judgment, Diddy. Diddy! This is why we don't trust things to you. Darn. I'm not gonna trust my primal instincts anymore. Diddy, you're gone. Fired. And the barrel's gone too, so I can't just infinitely try. Ooh. Shoot, that should have messed me up. Yay, Kong. Sometimes they'll hide stuff off screen, but this is not the case. Let's go. We're gonna need every life that we get, by the way. Oh, that's right, his name's Cranky Kong. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember his name for the life of me. They're all stuff like, I don't know, Candi Kong, Cranky Kong. What does he got to say? Last time I saw you, you weren't wearing diapers. I could say the same thing to you, old man. Look at this. As I rock, my beard swings. A waste of frames, in my opinion. What the? Aye, that was when we had real gameplay, that was. We didn't lose frames. And this was developed with the latest state-of-the-art 3D work-a-thingies, wasn't it? Are you talking about 3D printers, sir? The trouble with you kids is that you're all too soft. This is gonna be me. I'm gonna love beating children over their stupid heads. The old games were far harder when I was young, when I was a youngin'. We used to play for hours on a single-screen game and think we were lucky, and we were. Go bananas in the snake pit of the Reptile Rumble. I love how he's hitting us and we're making an ow sound. I heard that the espresso ostrich can't... I heard that the espresso ostrich... but I can't read it. There's too many baddies around for my liking. I'm off to lie down. And that's his little rant at us. Interesting. I don't think I've actually sat around to the point where he'd actually leave. He's just like, well, I don't want to be a racist, but there's too many alligators around here. I'm going back inside to reminisce about a peaceful time where all we had to deal with was Italian stereotypes hitting me with a hammer. Oh, those were good old days. Off to Reptile Rumble. And then maybe the old man will love me. Okay. Oh my gosh, the snakes, the snakes! You can hear... I used to love walking around with Donkey Kong and just, seeing how long... not very long at all. Trying to see how long I could hold the barrel without somebody, like, making me drop it or something. Gotta say, even though they're just color swapping in some instances for these Kremlings, I think that's what they're called anyway, they look so well designed in my opinion. I don't know, this whole game sprite art is just... I love it. Now, I don't know if that's me talking as a purely just nostalgic kid, and nostalgia is a terrible thing in some instances because it skews your perception of quality, which I really try not to be a nostalgic dick, because people nowadays will go, oh my god, you guys remember when I was young and Halo 4 first came out? That was the game. I love the pixels in that game. So in that regard, and I haven't played a Halo game, so I can't really comment on their quality, but I can just picture, people going, oh, what's a terrible game that recently came out? You know, when Ride to Hell came out, Donkey Kong, what the fuck are you doing? When Ride to Hell came out on Steam, that was the day I became a man. The pixels, the gameplay, the story, all terrible. Hey, I hit you, snake. Now, I don't know if those are... I don't know the specific colorings of those snakes. I know there's two different kinds of snakes that look like that have the same, like, red, black, white colorings, and there's certain ones that, like, there's one deadly snake. There's a deadly snake that is actually that color, and then there's another snake that is not poisonous at all that imitates that color but is not perfect. And I can never remember what is the right color and what isn't. Wow, I've actually gotten 3 of those Kong things. I have 12 lives. That's gonna fall off very quickly. Yeah, we're going good. Coral capers. Now, I gotta say, I was always lukewarm about these underwater stages, and you'll see why.